2024 is here. We're actually,
Happy New Year, y'all.
yeah, Happy New Year to everybody out there. And of course, with the new year comes brand new movies. And you know, there's a long list. This is going to be a big movie year. Like I'm talking quantity.
Right.
Quantity wise, there's a ton of movies coming. But what are some of your most anticipated? Because I probably have like a list of 5.
Okay.
And some notables, but I have a few that I'm extremely excited about that I want to share with them and I want to share with you, of course.
Yeah.
But I also want to share with them so that they can kind of see what's on the radar for us, and maybe it'll sway you guys, and you can let us know if you're interested in them. But what do you have? What do you most anticipated?
I guarantee I got some movies here that most of the audience out there
Okay.
is not even on their radar.
And that's what we're looking for. That's
yeah.
that's why we do this, so that we can help cultivate the brain and say, oh, you know what? I didn't hear about that, or I did and I forgot. So what is your, no particular order?
Okay.
What do you have on your list?
I'm gonna hit you with A Quiet Place Day One.
Okay, so I've heard of this.
Yes.
I forget. I has Lupita.
John Krasinski's coming back.
Is he gonna be in this?
I believe so. He's coming back. I believe we gotta focus on our family, Emily Blunt and them. We gotta see more of them, bro. Like this is their franchise.
And this is gonna follow primarily like day one when it all started.
Yes.
The invasion. It's gonna focus on other families as well. I know Lupita's in this. Who else is in? Do you know?
I don't know, but I know we're expecting this in the summertime.
Okay.
So it's gonna be one of those
summertime.
Yeah, blockbuster horror movies. And
Okay.
Clep, have you watched A Quiet Place in theater?
I have. I watched both of them.
It's one of the most unique movie going experiences because it's legit. You're sitting and just in silence with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, and everybody, you can hear everything, like people eating popcorn.
You hear a pin drop.
Yeah, you can hear slurping of the drinks and stuff. But it's
ASMR
a great.
to the max.
It's a great experience. Okay, that's not exactly it's not on my list.
I knew it wouldn't be.
I knew about it. Listen, there's a ton of movies that didn't make my list, and that doesn't mean that I don't think that they're good enough. It just means that I'm just not that excited.
Right.
But I will give you one of mine that I am extremely excited about, and this one's coming very soon. It's a Ryan Reynolds film, not the one you're thinking.
All right.
But it's called Imaginary Friends, aka
If. I seen If.
From the moment I seen that trailer, I was blown away, not only just by the CGI, but the comedic take on it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a cleaner spin on Drop Dead Fred.
Okay.
And I love Drop Dead Fred. Who doesn't love Drop Dead Fred?
It's a cult classic for a reason.
Yeah. So a movie about imaginary friends and you know the mythology behind it and things like that. I'm expecting a very emotional twist. I'm expecting an emotional twist.
Is this Disney production?
It's not a Disney movie, but it is. It looks Disney-esque. I will say that.
I have seen the trailer for this. It did caught my eye.
I don't remember what studio's putting that out, but yeah, yeah, an emotional twist is what I'm expecting.
Family movie. You can watch it with everybody. Yeah, this is a great pick, Clef. This is a great pick. You mind if I follow up? Give you another one?
Go ahead. What do you
Might not be on your list.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about The Knives Out, a Glass Onion sequel. Daniel Craig is expected to return, as our detective. Are you a fan of The Knives Out?
I love the first Knives Out. The second one was cool. Not something that I was excited about, but I thought it was good. The cast was great, and what's her face? Monet. Janelle Monet.
Janelle on the second one.
Janelle Monet. She did a great job in that movie.
The cast in both movies is just stacked, and I can't wait who they bring out for this one. Right now, we're in a resurgence of the whodunit genre. We've seen a whole lot of Death in the Nile, right? Like Murder on the Orient Express. We've gotten like 3 or 4 of these. Yeah, the Agatha Christie one. So yeah, I'm still with the whodunit. So I want to see another one.
Okay.
The last one came out, I want to say not last year around Christmas time on Netflix. So I want to see where it lands. Yeah, man, I want to see more of it.
So that sounds like a real good one to check out. I you know what, that might be one of the ones that I'm really excited to see. But I got another one that I know for a fact no one's probably even talking about this one. I saw this trailer just making my rounds around the internet because that's what I like to do sometimes. And I came across this trailer with a movie with this gentleman, Jesse. I always get his name wrong. Jesse.
Okay.
I can't remember the last name.
What we talking about here?
Civil War.
Yo, Civil War. Yo, yeah. Civil War looks intense, and I almost had it on my list.
Civil War, for those of you who don't know, if you have not seen it, it is about, like, there's like a crash in the government.
Yes.
Our government has crashed, and people are just feeding for themselves, and it is intense. This is one intense trailer.
California and Texas become a new nation, and they go to war with the rest of the union.
Yeah, man. And I'm telling you, want to talk about an intense trailer? Like, I haven't felt a trailer this intense since, like, when I first saw Independence Day. When that trailer first hit. This one is like 10 times that. Yeah. And I'm like, I have to see this movie.
It looks so real, too.
Yeah, it looks very real. Like, very, very real. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, Kristen Dunst is in that.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's the reporter. And we have some scenes in the trailer. So scary, Clive. And, like, real life scary. Because, guns in America. But, yeah. You mind if I move on and
go ahead.
hit you my next one?
Go ahead. What do you got?
Okay, Clive. This one's been a long time coming.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if it's gonna hit, but I'm interested in it. Gladiator 2, Clef.
Oh, man.
It's been over 20 years since the original? I mean, Russell Crowe's character is dead. Maximus is dead, yo. What is this movie about?
Yeah, and that right there is what threw me off. But go ahead, please proceed.
Yeah, so, we picking up years later. I believe Joaquin Phoenix is coming back as our Caesar. Right?
Okay, yeah.
It focuses on another, I believe, maybe general. I don't know. I just want to know, what does Ridley Scott what story he's trying to tell with this? Because, like, why are you coming back to this, bro?
Yeah, I don't understand why they're coming back to this either. This is why I didn't make my list. Well aware about this movie coming out. Denzel Washington was added to the cast. I'm not checking for it. And normally I love the first Gladiator, and for that genre of movie, it's not really my gag. But I remember when that came out, and I saw it in the theater by myself. By the way, I was like drawn in immediately.
Were you entertained?
Yeah, I was very entertained, very entertained. But I'm not really all that excited about this one. But I mean, it's got Denzel in it.
I told you it was gonna have very different picks today. Let me hear it, man. What you got?
Of course, I'm going to go with the obvious one, all right? We've already talked about Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
He's going to have a big year this year because I know If is going to be out of here. But he also has the return of one of our favorite Marvel characters, Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 is going to be probably the most highly anticipated movie of 2024.
It's the only Marvel movie on the slate.
On the slate
year.
Completely.
And it has a lot riding.
It does. But I have faith in not only Ryan, but I have faith in Kevin Feige working alongside Ryan for this being the first Daredevil under the MCU marquee.
Deadpool.
Yeah, did I say Deadpool?
You said Daredevil.
Oh, Deadpool. Oh, yeah. The first Deadpool under the Marvel marquee. I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be great.
I'm expecting this movie to do for the Fox universe what Marvel's No Way Home did for the Sony Spider-Man universe.
Yes.
A lot of nostalgia is riding on this. And if it don't hit, the Marvel universe, I think, is going to take the biggest hit yet.
Yeah, and we can't have that. And they know they can't have that. So I don't believe that it will be that. But I think Deadpool 3 is gonna surprise us. And I hear there's a lot more surprises, even with all the leaks that we've been seeing that we don't know anything about. What do you got next?
Okay. This one's coming out of. This one don't even got a name yet, Clep. That's that's how I'm going with a.
How does it not have a name?
Because it's from a franchise that we all know and love.
Okay.
Talk about Alien. That's right.
Oh,
Alien's supposed to come back and be back to like its basis, right? Fede Alvarez is directing it. If you probably heard the name, he directed Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Clep. Alien, the first movie, is basically Don't Breathe. So yeah, this is a untitled Alien project. I'm telling you, Don't Breathe is basically the first Alien, except the first Alien you're in space on a spaceship. This one you're in a blind man's house. And I love the franchise, and I've seen what he was able to do with the reboot of Evil Dead when he had it. Yeah. So, I'm very excited for what Fede can do with this franchise.
I love the new Evil Dead. A lot of people did not, but I was a fan of the Evil Dead. I love the Alien franchise. Not on my radar, but I think I will eventually check it out. But I got one for you.
Let me hear it.
This one, now you said that one didn't have a title. How about there's one that's coming out that I know nothing about?
Ooh.
I just know who's involved,
Okay.
and I know the title of the movie, and I know where it comes from. So there was a play called The Piano Lesson that I believe had like a straight-to-TV movie at one point with Charles S. Dutton and Alfre Woodward. But Denzel Washington and his son and Samuel L. Jackson.
Ooh.
Denzel's executive producing this. It's called The Piano Lesson, and they're bringing a live-action version to the screen, starring John David Washington and Samuel L. Jackson. I'm super excited for this. It comes out like in the fall sometime of this year. I know nothing about it. I've never seen it, but when I heard who was involved, I love John David Washington already.
Yeah.
We all love Denzel.
Yeah.
And who doesn't need a motherfucker here and there?
With Sam, right?
From Samuel L. Jackson. So I am all in on The Piano Lesson. I don't care what it's about. I'm showing up to the theater to watch this movie.
You just sold me.
Yeah.
You sold me.
Yeah.
This sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'm a big John David Washington.
Exactly.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I've been watching him since Ballers back in the day. Mm-hmm. He did his thing with The Creator and what's the movie he did where everything was backwards?
Oh, Tenet.
Everybody hates Tenet. I like Tenet. I'm the one. I like Tenet. Clep, the last one, Clep. Okay. This is my last on my list. Okay. It's not on your list. I guarantee it.
Okay.
I'm taking you all the way to Christmas 2024. Nosferatu, Clef. William Dafoe.
You know what? I should have known that you would. Yeah. I should have known you would.
I've been watching stills of this movie getting made for a while now.
It looks creepy.
And the black and white just sets it up just right. It looks amazing. William Dafoe just got that face for this movie.
Christmas time?
Yeah,
Not
it comes
Halloween.
out on Christmas.
Wow, that's
Nosferatu.
different. That's different.
And this movie has been adapted before, you know, like the original's 1922, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm excited for this. You know, I like me my horror clip. What can I say?
I heard the TV series was pretty good.
Okay.
On Shudder. I heard it was pretty good. I didn't watch it because I'm not really into that classic monster movie unless it was like Abbott and Costello and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and check that out. But it sounds good. I'm not really a vampire guy unless it's Lost Boys.
This is different, bro. This is different vampires. That's the point of it.
Yeah, no, I like that. I don't have a fifth. Listen, there's a lot of movies coming out this year, but there's only quite a small percentage that I'm willing to just go run to that theater for, and that was in my list. But I did have some notable mentions.
I got a few myself that I want quick shout out.
I think a lot of you are gonna want to see as well. Like I have, and I'll just run through them real quick. I got Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. God, I hate that name so much.
Yes, me too.
I also have the Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse
reboot.
Jake Gyllenhaal looking.
I think that's gonna be great.
Conor McGregor's debut.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in that.
Yeah.
And then the most controversial Zendaya project, the Challengers.
Yes.
I think those are gonna all be very compelling. That's gonna be a compelling film. Just based off of her talents and what she's gonna bring to that. So I can't wait to see that. Out of those three, I would probably say pop culture wise, Ghostbusters on top of my list.
Okay.
But I cannot wait to see the other.
Okay, I got a few. I just want to shout them out real quick.
Okay.
Maxine Clep. This is the sequel to X and Pearl, right? Like, Kid Cudi's doing his thing, producing this movie's great, and I like my horror. So what can I say?
Okay.
A Crash, just a straight up movie that's been shelved forever. That I don't even know if they are gonna put it out. Borderlands, Clay Blanchett, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with this movie?
Kevin Hart,
bro. This movie's been done forever. What's going on?
Did they finish it already?
It's been done for like 2 years. Just shelved.
I remember when they announced it. I didn't know they were already done with it.
Furiosa, right? Anna Taylor-Joy.
The Mad Max.
Yes, yeah. Mad Max. Like, bro, it's another movie that they meant to do it like a while back, right? Charlize Theron was attached to this.
Yeah.
Now we get Anna Taylor-Joy as the main lead. So, And last but not least, I'm talking about Ballerina, Ana de Armas.
Oh, you had quite a few. That's a good one, too.
John Wick spinoff. The last spinoff did not hit the Continental. like, sorry.
Yeah.
It did not hit.
I mean, I know some people out there that really liked it, but it wasn't for me.
A lot is riding on this one to see if this is a real franchise or people just like Keanu.
Well, I mean,
think people just like
Keanu.
Keanu.
Keanu's making a cameo, so we won't really know.
We'll see.
We won't really know.
Because he died. We'll see.
Yeah, but we won't really know if they're there for the ballerina or John Wick because he's making a cameo.
True.
So
that's what I got, Clef.
I mean, I love your list. You've actually opened my mind to maybe check out a few more things.
I love your list.
Yeah, I love my list. I like his list. Did you guys like either of our lists? Do you have a list of your own? Please let us know if there's something that we should be excited to see that we probably didn't mention. It doesn't mean that we don't think they're good. It just means that they're not the thing that we're going to be jumping off the couch.
Put me on. Tell me in the comment section.
Please,
what should I be checking out?
Please. Guys, of course, I'm Clap, and this is
Migs.
And you can check us out, all movie news, pop culture, at wearecritics.com. And we will talk to you all later.